Hi. Happy, oh my God, Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and it is November 3rd. And I am just checking to make sure that, yes, I'm live on my page. Hi, how are you? I don't know if you're watching this on my personal Facebook page or my business Facebook page or my YouTube channel. Cross promoting, no, not cross broadcasting. How is everybody doing? I have a couple things that I wanted to talk about. I haven't made a video for my YouTube channel in about a week. Hey, Shelly, how are you? I haven't made a video for my YouTube channel in about a week. I have a couple of videos in my phone that I've filmed, but I haven't edited them. And I have an issue. I have a little bit of, ironically enough, my channel sucks, but I have a perfectionist thing about putting stuff out on my channel without it being completely scrutinized and me beating myself up a few hundred times before I actually hit the broadcast button. So I do have these videos in my, filmed in my phone, but I might put them out. I might not. I'm not sure. So I have, first of all, Mouse is there. And if you want to judge me, you can go ahead. And if you want to unfriend me, you can. But yes, we keep our cat food up on the counter because we have a dog also who's passed out on the couch over there. So if you see cats jumping up there eating, you can go ahead and judge. I don't care. I'm just letting you know that honestly, I mean, I've been saying it for years, but it's funny because every time somebody sees a cat up on my counter or something like that, I will get messaged both publicly and privately. Like, why do you let your cats up on the counter? Well, you know what? If you have a problem with it, I'm not even going to apologize because it's a good thing that you're not in my house eating, right? Because you might catch cooties, you might catch gonorrhea. It might be a whole shit show if you walk into my house because I let my cat eat up on the counter. I have things that I want to talk about. I don't know why I brought up gonorrhea. I have this adorable box set of wax. Oh, Deanna, Dylan. Hey, Dylan, I know you just messaged me. I didn't get a chance to read it yet. If you have a cat, you have cats on your counter, whether you know it or not. Thank you. Thank you. See, I like Shelly. I'm not a hot stuff. Trust me, I'm not. I'm wearing a lot of makeup today because I'm hoping that I get called into work. And so if I prepare, see, there's another cat up there. If I prepare myself to go in, hopefully they'll call me and then I have no reason to say, no, I can't really do that. I'll just hop in on the subway and go. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? So this is the Scent of the Season box set. It's not available to customers yet. This was offered up to consultants. We were allowed to buy two. So I did get two because a lot of times what I do is I use one. If there's ever a release of wax and it's just bar size, not brick, but bar size, I always make a point to get two because I warm one bar for myself and then I sample out the other bar. So I'm not even going to be selling these, and I'm also not going to be saving the boxes. You can go ahead and save the boxes. I live in a tiny apartment. I know that a lot of people think that my apartment isn't as tiny as it is because the angles that I use and the fact that, we have the layout the way it is. I'm actually sitting in my dining room right now, which is now converted into my office. So what you see is my entire kitchen. Like, that's the whole thing. A lot of people could not. I've fed 30 people from this kitchen. It's an art, but I've been a New Yorker pretty much my whole life. So small apartment living is actually a way of life. So hey, Cheryl, you've seen it. She's I'm not lying. Trust me. All right. So anyway, I'm going to smell these. I have not smelled them yet. I looked at them, but I did not smell them. I have the scent notes here in front of me that I can refer to. I don't have a nice, pretty graphic to put up on the screen, but that's okay. You can just look at my cats walking around on my counter. And if Mouse decides to come over, which he will, I'll have him snuggle up. Hi, Mouse. You can't come that way. There's too much crap in the way. Come the other way. Anyway, we will talk about Sylvester because he's still available and he's fantastic. I might get another one for him for Mouse because this one is like for me. Anyway, Scent of the Season box set is only 25 bucks and it's 5 bars of wax. So if you paid full price, it would be $30. So it's actually $5 off. Hi, Mom. How are you? So I am just going to, okay, you know what I'm going to do? There's a couple in here that I'm already familiar with. And I will smell those first because they're not going to be a surprise to me at all. Wassail Wonderland used to actually be in my Scentsy Club. In other words, a Scentsy Club is a subscription that you can get with Scentsy that they have like always get your bar. So even when stuff goes discontinued, you will still get your desired fragrances as often as you want, either every month or every 2 months or quarterly or whatever. I used to have Wassail Wonderland in my Scentsy Club. I took it out because I had accrued. This is a very Christmassy fragrance, and I'm not warming this like 10 months out of the year. It is described as orange zest, lemon peel, cinnamon stick, and fir needles. It's fantastic. I love it so much. As a matter of fact, Mouse. Come on. Dude, honestly, I love you. Go. Okay. All right. That way. Sorry. As a matter of fact, I have right here Autumn Road Trip. And the reason why I have it separated out, it's a full bar of wax, but I can't sell it because it's an oogie googie mess. So I have it over here with my about to be used bars. And it's very similar. Autumn Road Trip is very similar to Wassail Wonderland, except it doesn't have the citrus thing. So if you really like Wassail Wonderland, think about getting Autumn Road Trip also. And you can even mix them, although they are so similar other than the citrus thing, you wouldn't really need to do that. So Wassail Wonderland is great, but I've smelled it before. This one I've also smelled before, and I hate it. It's called Cookies for Santa. Oh, it's Mouse is doing very cat-like things today. You got that right. Every day he does that. Mouse. You see him there, right? He's right there. Anyway, Cookies for Santa smells like rotten milk to me, or frothed milk, or milk that's been sitting on a counter for a couple of days. To me, there are people that love this. Absolutely love it. It's described as baked sugar cookie, brown sugar, and a sip of milk. The milk is just a little too strong for me. It's just a little too dairy for me. So I'm not even going to warm this, but I am going to sample it out for my customers. Okay. So there's the two that I'm aware of. Now we're going to smell the three that I've never smelled before. Hey, Susan. Fireside Chats. Real pretty sticker. It's got pumpkins, no, oranges on there. It is described as shaved nutmeg. I just spit, sorry. I'm still getting used to, look how pretty my teeth are. I don't have the dazzling smile that I thought I was going to have when I got my Invisalign finished, and I am now finished. I still have difficulty speaking. I have to pronounce, like I have to be very conscious of where my tongue is in my mouth. And it's just, it really played with my head. The Invisalign played with my head a lot. A lot of people think, okay, you just wear these clear plastic things in your face for a couple of months and then your teeth go straight. First of all, it was 2 years and an extraction for me. And because of the problems that I had with my teeth, they had to use a lot of attachments on my teeth. So I literally had shards of glass glued to my teeth, irritating the inside of my mouth for 2 years. So when I wouldn't have the Invisalign in my mouth, it was painful. And then I would put the Invisalign in my mouth and I couldn't eat. I couldn't drink anything that had color. I couldn't speak. And now I'm trying to learn how to speak all over again. When I'm talking, I'm biting my tongue. I'm spitting all over the place. It's a mess. Like, my 16-year-old has had braces in his mouth for 5 years. And I commend him. Every time I think about it, I'm just like, God damn, how the hell did you do it? And he's like, well, I didn't know any different. I got my Invisalign when I was 47 years old. He got his braces when he was 11, so. Tangent. Hi. Fireside Chats is shaved nutmeg, blood orange, cinnamon, and smoldering embers. Now, the Wassail Wonderland was orange zest, lemon peel, cinnamon stick, and fir needles. Similar. It's gonna smell similar, I think, but with the smoky thing, because it's smoldering embers. It's a little too cinnamon for me, I think. Although, you know, I say that, and I fell madly in love with that brick, that vanilla cinnamon maple brick from last month. Wow, it's really strong. Okay, the top smelled like red hot cinnamon. The bottom, it's not enough orange for me. It's supposed to have blood orange in it, which is a little bit less citrus and a little bit more like a deep berry, subtly. But I'm not smelling that at all. In fact, I almost smell a little bit of a creaminess. That's the smoldering embers. In the cold, in the clamshell, this is You Love All Things Cinnamon. You might like this. Hey, Ronnie, long time no talk. I look fabulous. Thank you. I need to now get them bleached. Now they need to be bleached because I want them to be white, like blue white. I want to smile, and I want people to say, wow, that is a dazzling smile. Like, I use the word dazzling in my head a lot. I don't feel like I have that yet. Anyway, it's okay. This cold in the clamshell is not my favorite. Fireside Chats. We'll see. Spiced apple chestnut. I'm not a huge fan of nutty fragrances, although toasted acorn and oak from the Harvest Collection is actually in my Scentsy Club. That's how much I love it. Anyway, apple, maplewood, and spiced rum. Now, that description doesn't have chestnut in it, but there's chestnut in the title, so we'll see. Beautiful red wax. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, it's very apple, but it's not like Johnny Appleseed. Oh, and then the rum is on the underside. Holy crap. Oh, this makes me want to drink eggnog, spiced eggnog. It doesn't smell anything like spiced eggnog. It smells like rum. It really smells strongly like rum. If you're in recovery, this might be a trigger for you. Seriously, I don't know if I would warm this if I was in recovery, which I'm not, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, because I could be if I wanted to be, when the time is right. Anyway. Oh, I love this. Okay, so there's more apple on the top and more rum on the bottom. And then the maplewood is there too. Oh, and there's no chestnut. I don't know why they call it chestnut. I don't smell chestnut. I love it. I'm going to warm that first. I just changed out my wax, though. I just put Fearless by Nature all over my house. Oh, my God. I wish it was stronger, but this is a very clean fragrance. This is perfect for smaller rooms, bathroom or a little office or something like that. If you put this in a big open layout, which I kind of have, it's not like really working, but I just put it in a couple of hours ago, so I don't want to mess with it. It's money, you know what I mean? But I think this is going to be the first one that I warm, the spiced apple chestnut. Okay. Crest white strips are amazing. Crest, any of the white strips, unfortunately, they irritate my gums really bad, and they make my teeth really super sensitive. I don't know if they've changed the formula because I haven't used them in a couple of years. My friend Joanne works for a company called Burst, and I've bought the toothbrushes in the past, but they have a special coconut oil white strip she said that she was going to send to me. Anyway. Last one is Bayberry and Currant. Very pretty sticker on there. It is described as a wreath of peppery bayberry and fresh juniper adorned with bright currant. Okay, so now I love all of that. Berry, no matter what berry it is. Fruit and woods work very well together, especially like in the winter months and in the colder months. And currant, the smell of currant is fantastic. It's a little tart. Sometimes people sort of mistaken it. Is that a word? Mistake it for pomegranate. It's a similar kind of a smell. Okay, this is a little bit more Christmassy. This is a very clean. Out of the 5, this is the cleanest smell. It's almost aquatic. It's not very berry at all. Well, bayberry is not really berry. Bayberry is, you know, the little red things on the pine trees. There's Lenny. There's just cats all over the place. You've got the trifecta in this video. This is very arbor. It's very tree. I don't really smell the currant too much. If you have perfectly, see, there's another hard word for me to say without my Invisalign in. If you have perfectly pomegranate, you could mix it with this and it would be fantastic. This is very tree. This is very Christmassy. If you like iced pine or very snowy spruce, you will like this because it's a little bit more mellow from there. It's got this, the color of this wax is actually perfect because it gives you that feeling. He's drinking the dog's water instead of drinking the cat's water. There. I like this one a lot. It's very clean, but I was really blown away by this spiced apple chestnut. I really like that. It's definitely going to be the first one that I warm. I also have to warm Haunted Mansion. I'm not crazy about this fragrance. It's, oh my God, it's so much like the cookies for Santa. It's got the milk brown sugar thing. These are the same. God damn, they're almost the same. I don't know what the notes are for the Haunted Mansion, but I'm pretty positive that it's got brown sugar in it. So Haunted Mansion, if you do, and it's a clear wax as well, it's gonna be clear. A white wax like this melts clear. Okay, so if you have a dish that has detail in it, which the Haunted Mansion, do I have? Can I show you? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Will that be boring for you? Haunted Mansion. And then we can do this. We'll do this. I'll just show you here. View image. Oh, did you hear my dog is dreaming? Puppy. I don't like it when she dreams. Okay. Let's do this. She's dreaming. Can you hear her? Okay. This is the dish for the Haunted Mansion. So it makes sense that they're using a, where is it? It makes sense that they're using a clear wax so that when you're warming the wax, you look down into the dish and you see that chick. Now, stop this. I told everybody that I had never been on the Haunted Mansion ride. And about 3 or 4 days ago, I was reminded that my mother, it is creepy. It is spooky. Hey, Peaches, she's sleeping. I'm bothering her. I was reminded that when I was 15 years old, 16 years old, my mother took me to LA for one of her conventions. And we went to Disneyland. I completely forgot about this. I don't know if I like blocked it out or whatever, because I've been telling everybody that I've never been to Disney World, right? Or Disneyland. When I was 15 years old, my mother took me to Disneyland and I completely forgot about it until 3 or 4 days ago. And I rode this freaking ride. I totally forgot about it. And we were in the car thing, and then you go past, and then there's a mirror, and then there's a holographic image that's, you know, shown in that there's a ghost sitting in your car and stuff like that. I had totally forgotten about it. Oh my God. But one of my friends, Jill schooled me on this ride. We had a nice long phone conversation, and she was just like, no, it's this, and then you see the ghosts, and then it's a little interactive, and then when you're online, there's things for you to look at, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. I've completely forgotten about that trip. It was a mother-daughter trip. We bonded. I think I might have smoked a cigarette in front of her for the first time. I don't smoke anymore, either does she. But anyway, it was a bonding trip. Anyway, I was 15 years old. Hey, Donna, how are you? So anyway, these 5 fragrances come in this really nice box. It goes on sale on November 15th, I think. I'm pretty sure. If I'm wrong, shoot me, whatever. It's only $25 for 5 bars of wax. You cannot get that much wax for $25 at the grocery store. And this is much better than Glade, Febreze, Airwick, whatever that crap is at the grocery store. That stuff smells good for about 5 minutes, and then it smells terrible. I have to tell you, do I have a bar of it here? Icicles and Evergreen. Oh my God. I've warmed it 3 times, and all 3 times it lasted for 2.5 days. Full strength, but changing every couple of hours. cleans up food smell, cleans up pet smell. Nice. Icicles and evergreen. You got to get it. It's the scent of the month for right now. It's amazing. $5.40 a bar, no matter how many you get. You can do 6 bars of wax for $30 too. Hi, everybody. I went to Disney when I was 10, and the Haunted Mansion ride is the only thing I remember. Really? I don't know why. I completely forgot about it. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go. How long have I been here? 20 minutes. Perfect. Bing, bang, boom. I hope everybody has a great day. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. Hey, Josh. My information is in the description of this video, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. And you can always go to MetallicaMom.com and hit the little purple chat window at the bottom, and suddenly you and I are in a texting conversation. I know that when you hit that button, it says, give me your name and address and telephone number, but you don't have to do that. Just look directly below that and it says, let's chat now. And we literally will chat right then and there. You don't have to download an app. You don't have to, it's not like your text messages rates will apply or anything like that. It's literally just a texting conversation that we would have on the internet, and it's secure. So anyway, if you have any questions about anything, do that. And we only have a little bit of time left for you to go and get your bricks. Do you remember when I did the video on the bricks? Hey, that's Doink. That's the first cat we got. She's a cranky old lady. She weighs about 4 pounds. I know that she looks like she's a big white cat. There's so much hair. I mean, I have a lot of hair too. It's just, there's hair everywhere in my house. Everywhere. Anyway, there are 5 brick fragrances right now. They are $24 each or 2 for $40. I would strongly recommend the eggnog. Spiced eggnog was fantastic. And the vanilla, where is it? Here, vanilla cinnamon maple. Those are the 2 that I would get. A lot of people loved the fluffy fleece. I didn't get the performance that I wanted out of it. It smelled very good, but I didn't get the performance that I wanted out of it. The pink poinsettia, it didn't smell holiday whatsoever. It didn't smell like a poinsettia, because I don't think a poinsettia actually has a smell. It was just very fruity. That's all I smelled was fruit. And then the what was the spiced orange pomander? It was so strong. So if you're a smoker, or if you have a lot of pets, or if you really need to bang whatever funk stank is in your house out, the spiced orange pomander was good for that. But my apartment is too small for that fragrance, believe it or not. And so I couldn't warm it because it was too strong. It was just, I had to open all the windows and like air it out. Anyway, so there's those 5. I will talk to everybody later. I'm going to go. Hey, Patricia, how are you? I'm going to go. I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Hey, Courtney. And I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.